to be resistor free, which means you don't need to add on a resistor to reduce the power going to the bulb, which usually causes hyper flashing. But let's install them and see if that claim holds merit. We're turning off the lights, turning off the car, popping the hood, and the left side of the Tacoma is so easy to install. You have tons of room, and it makes it really, really simple to just stick your hand back there, twist it counterclockwise, pull out the bulb, and just swap it over to the LED unit. Once you pull it out, the bulb looks like that, and you swap it with the Morimoto, and presto, you got yourself an upgraded headlight, or excuse me, an upgraded flasher. Now you'll notice this bulb is a little bit longer, but it fits just fine with proper clearance in the Tacoma headlight. Once installed, you instantly notice how much brighter this LED light is versus the one it's replacing. It's crisp on flash, which I love. It's my favorite attribute of LED blinkers is how crisp they turn on and off. And when you compare it with the previous one, you can see not only is that crispness just make the front end look that much more rich, that much more I don't know what, it just looks classier to me, right, than the halogen model it's replacing. But how does it look at night, right? It's one thing to look good in the day, but how does this look at night? Well, let's see. At night, you can see even clearer how much brighter, how much crisper, and how much faster it is acting. Its response time is so much quicker than the halogen bulb is. But I think the most glaring way you can see the difference between the brightness of these two is behind the wheel. Look at that power pole that's across the street. It's turning orange, but when I use the halogen, you barely see it on the trees across the street. The comparison here is stark. The comparison here is clear. The advantage is to the LEDs. And the Morimoto claim of being resistor free and not hyper flashing so far has held up. I just installed these. I didn't use any resistor, but let's put it in on the right side so we can have parity and we're not driving around with a little clown car that has one LED and one halogen. Now, Toyota recommends that you remove that portion of the intake in order to have easier access. My and my wife's hands were far too big to fit without it, so we removed that intake so that it was just a little bit easier for us to do so. Now, Toyota makes it simple. You push these in and you can remove it by hand. It's nice. You don't need an added tool to remove those clips. Once removed, same process, and presto, you are all done. This is a very simple upgrade that not only makes your front end look more premium, but it gives you a brighter light output versus the OEM function. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you have any questions, let me know and I will do my best to answer them. This is another episode of the Money Shift YouTube channel. I'll see you soon.